guys, great to see you. Welcome back to this series of videos in which we're taking a look at the stars of various different guitar players. And this week it's the turn of Mark Knopfler and his famous riff for Money for Nothing. Now typically this is played on the electric, as I'm sure you're aware, but we've been covering a lot of these things on the acoustic. And there is a positive side to that, because if you learn it on the acoustic, then playing it on the electric is going to be a whole lot easier. Okay, so let's get started with this one. Now, it should just be noted before we do get started that Mark Knopfler is obviously primarily a finger picker and very seldomly uses a plectrum. So we're going to be using our fingers, although I will be showing you how to play this with a plectrum at the end of the lesson. Okay, so let's get started. Now, what I'd like you to do is to place your index finger on the 5th fret. Now it might look like I'm boring the bottom 4 strings, but in reality all we're really concerned about are the 3rd and the 4th strings of the 5th fret, okay? That's all we need to play. And then our ring finger is going to go on the 7th fret, 3rd string. So let me show you the little section that we're looking to start off with, okay? And then I'll show you how to play it. So we've got... Okay, that's what we're going to look at first. Now, I should also point out that I keep this 4th string rolling because on the original it's obviously played on an electric, as I pointed out, and there's a lot of delay and kind of a lot of overtones going on, which are very, very difficult to get with an acoustic. So that is just meant to give it a little bit of a helping hand. So you can do that or you can leave it out. It's not very important, okay? But if you're wondering what it is, that's all it is. I've got this 4th string running through it, okay, to fill up any of those little gaps. Okay, so like I say, first section, we're going to pluck those twice, all right? 4th string, 5th fret, 3rd string, 7th fret. Then we're going to take off the ring finger and just pluck the 3rd and 4th strings of the 5th fret. Then we're going to put the ring finger back on to the 7th fret, 3rd string. Then we're going to put our middle finger on the 6th fret, 2nd string and play that note. So now what we should have is... Okay, now remember this is going like this 4th string, okay? So then we're plucking that 3rd string, 7th fret. So now we should have... And then the next little section is... Okay, so what's important is to hear these things sometimes. Whilst it's very important for me to show you what's happening, you want to try and hear them also. That's equally as important, okay? So we've got... So what we're looking to do here is go... And I'm just doing that, okay, by plucking on these 3rd and 4th strings. Essentially that's what it is all the way so far, apart from this little bit we did on the 2nd string there. So you're looking to pluck it twice, then go down to this 3rd fret, same strings, 3rd and 4th, so we've got... And then we're going to play it open. Okay, so we've got... So if you put all of that together so far, we should have... Right, then we play open 3rd and 4th. Then like a kind of 3rd string, 3rd fret. So... And then you've got this. Alright, so let me show you a couple of different ways you can play that. First way. So this is again all on the 3rd and 4th strings. 3rd fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, and open. So you go. So that's one way you can play it, or you can play... So if we're going to play it this way, we're going to be putting our index on the 1st fret 5th string, and then using this ring finger to play the 3rd and 4th strings of the 3rd fret. Pluck them all together, move that shape up 2 frets, then put the index down on the 3rd and 4th strings again on the 3rd fret, and play that on off. So now we should have okay, so that's half the lick. And we go back up to where we started, and you can slide into it or just start there. Okay, so we've got the same thing happening again. Hear it a couple of times. Okay, so that's the 3rd and 4th strings. 4th string is on the 5th fret, 3rd string on the 7th fret. Twice like that, off with the ring finger, back on. Then that little finger goes up on the 8th fret 2nd string. So we got so listen to it a couple of times. Then we play that 7th fret 3rd string. And remember, this is all the time, like I said to you. Okay, so this little section, 3rd and 4th strings again. 5th fret, 3rd fret, open. Okay, so this next little section now, so far we've got now it's best if you can pluck on the 5th fret, the 3rd and 4th, and slide back to the 3rd fret, and then play them open. Okay. And then you're back on, and then you've got this. So you can either play that on the 3rd and 5th frets, just the 5th, 4th and 5th strings, or again you can add a bit more bass and play. Okay, so that's just like a power chord, an F5 and a G5, alright, which is the index up on the 1st fret, and then you can either use your little finger and your ring finger on that 3rd fret, 4th and 5th strings, and just move that shape up, or you can just use your ring finger to do that. So that second section, or so let me now show you how to play that really slowly. Okay, so I know that not all of you play fingerstyle, and so for those of you who are just plectrum players, this can be played with a plectrum, but it's just so much easier to mess up in a way, alright? So it's not quite as accurate, or you may need to practice it a little bit more, but all those notes that I've just shown you all apply. You're just using a plectrum with the right hand, okay? So let me show you how that sounds. So yeah, like I say, you can play it with a plectrum, but it may require just a little bit more practice and a little bit more kind of dexterity to try and get it without hitting any duff notes, yeah? So good luck. I hope you enjoy this lesson, and I look forward to seeing you soon with another one. In the meantime, you take care.